Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Behind the camera back here, as you can see in front of me, I have my weekly makeup drawer. So we are going to refresh my weekly makeup drawer and shop my stash. I hope you enjoy watching these kind of videos. If you do, and any other kind of videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so that way you can get notified of all my future uploads. And if you enjoy Shop My Stash, make sure blah, 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 that you click my like button. It lets me know that I'm doing all right and that these videos are entertaining for y'all, which I hope they are. So without further ado, I am going to go ahead and get into this Shop My Stash. So we're going to go over the products that I used this week in here, and we are going to start with this. It is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Hydrating Primer. I used this one time. I don't know why I only used this one time, but I used it only one time. It's not bad. I'm gonna keep it in here because I only used it one time. I used this Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Blurring Primer again. I use this for the majority of the week. I absolutely love this primer. It makes my skin feel ultra smooth and helps my makeup stay on really well, and it looks pretty good when I put it on my face. But I am going to put it back because I got so much use out of it this week. The next item I have is from Il Makiage. It is their Woke Up Like This foundation in 075. I love this foundation, but I'm going to go ahead and put it back and use a new one. Then this is the first time that I've used this foundation. It is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Liquid Foundation. It is a full coverage and it's matte finish. I have in the shade 1.0. As you can see, I loved this foundation. I used this the majority of the week because it was a new foundation for me and I wanted to feel how it wore on my face, and it wore really well. So I really love this one, but I'm going to put it back since I used that the majority of the week and try something else out that I have. I have two concealers that I used. One is the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade 20B Light. I used this the majority of the week, but I'm going to put it back. And then I have this Jeffree Star concealer in C7. I did not use this in the majority of the week. I think I used it maybe one time, so I'm going to keep it and use it this week as well. Next, I had two bronzing powders. The first one was this L'Oreal Bronze Please in La Terra. I used this a couple of times. I really like it, but I'm going to go ahead and put it back and grab another bronzer because I have so many. And then I used this Anastasia of Beverly Hills in the shade Rosewood. It looks like this, and I really enjoyed it this week. I am going to put it back though, again, because I do have so many bronzers. I want to get some more use out of what I have and try them out and see what I like and what I don't like. So maybe in the next few months or so, I might do a mini declutter in some of my stuff. So the next item I have is this All Nighter Urban Decay. You have seen this pretty much every single week. It is the waterproof setting powder. And this is what it looks like after being used this week. I have that much left. I'm going to keep it in here because I want to use this one up. I have a backup already. So I'm just waiting to use that until that is completely used up. The next powder I have is this Flower from Beauty Bakery. It is the Cassava in yellow. It's a setting powder. And I really liked it. I used this for my under eyes this week. But I'm going to go ahead and put it back and try something else. The next thing I have in here is blush. I have three blushes. One of them is this Beauty and the Beast from ColourPop one. It's called Enchanted Mirror. It is a super pink one. Looks like this. I absolutely love it. I'm going to go ahead and put it back. I used it one time. This one I actually used twice. This is the NARS Orgasm. the cult favorite. I love this one as well, but I'm going to put it back. And I'm also going to put this one back. This is the new garden variety, Desert Rose from ColourPop. I really like this one. It's really pretty, but I'm going to also put it back because I have so many blushes. I really want to try to use them all to see what I like and what I don't like. Then I have 3 highlighters. This one from Smashbox and Vlada. It's the Petal Metal highlighter in Gilded Rose. I bought it used. I bought it like this. It is not from me that it looks like this from, but I really wanted it because of the packaging, so I bought it. And I love this highlighter. I actually really do. The packaging is gorgeous. Look at that. Like, it is beautiful. And I'm going to set it aside and get something else. I have this from ColourPop. It is their Manifest That Super Shock highlighter. It looks like this, and it is not showing you half of what it looks like. It is absolutely a gorgeous highlighter. It's like pink and gold. It's so pretty. I used it one time because I finally figured out how to use them, and I really enjoyed using it. I'm still going to go ahead and put it back because I have so many highlighters, and I realize I haven't done a highlighter collection video for you yet. And that is going to be coming up in the next week or so, maybe next 2 weeks. We'll see. Depends on everything that comes in the mail and what I feel like doing. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and put this back and grab something else for this week. The last highlighter I have is from Wonder Beauty. It's this Wondrous Glow in the shade After Hours. I used this one time. I didn't think I would like it, and I did. Surprisingly enough, I really liked this highlighter. It is super pretty. It's very glowy, and it made my face look great. So all in all, it was a good one to choose. But I'm going to go ahead and put this one back as well because I like I said, I have a lot of highlighters. I want to get some use out of some of the other ones that I have. Then I also had this face palette that I brought in from Cover FX. It is the Perfector Face Palette for light and medium. It looks like this. I only used the contour. I didn't use anything else on this palette. I don't know why, but it just wasn't, I don't know, it just didn't do it for me. I just didn't want to use any of it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back. I'm a little disappointed in myself because I didn't use a lot of the stuff that was in here besides the contour, but it is what it is. I'm going to put it back and we'll see if I ever revisit it again. So that is going bye-bye. Then I have this Pretty Vulgar under eye base. I have not used this for the last 2 weeks, even though it's been in my drawer. I really kind of want to just throw this away, but I'm not going to because I'm not going to do a declutter yet. I'm just going to try and use it up as much as I can. Maybe I will use it this week. It's going to stay in here. Oh yeah, this is going to stay in here too. So we will go ahead and see how much I use it this week. That needs to go right here. Then we have my palettes. Let's do setting sprays first. I'm sorry, I'm reaching right in front of the camera. How rude of me. I have this Up All Night makeup setting spray. It is mattifying from Coop and Daisy. I used this a few times. I'm going to go ahead and keep it in here, but it doesn't fit in my drawer when I close it. So it sits up on top of my desk. So that's where it's going to be. And then I still have yet to finish this Jeffree Star one, so it is also going to stay in here until I'm done. I still have a backup, but I'm not going to be using my backup for a while. I'm going to try and use something else. So we'll see. We'll see what I decide to pick up once it's empty. I'm going to try to use this up this week. And if I use it up this week, then good. That'll mean I actually use something up here soon. because I like to finish some of my products. So this is the Moschino and Sephora eyeshadow palette. It's like the laptop palette, if you know it by that. And it looks so cute. I'm going to push my drawer back so you can see it. This is what it looks like. I absolutely love this. It's such a colorful palette. I used it maybe like one time this week, and I was kind of disappointed in myself because I only used it one time. But I am going to go ahead and put it back because I have so many palettes that I just really want to, I don't know. I really like this palette, but yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put it back because my wife actually picked out my eyeshadow for this week, and we're going to use those. So, yes. So the next palette I have is from Morphe. It is a 9-pan Just a Crush palette, and it looks like this. Super cute. A lot of mauves and pinks and browns and stuff like that. I used this one time or 2 times. I can't remember. 1 or 2 times. I really like this palette, but I'm going to go ahead and put it back. And the same with this ColourPop Garden Variety. This is their new palette. Not the newest palette, but the newer palette. And it is so pretty. I absolutely love this palette. I love all the colors. I love all the neutrals. Like, oh my gosh, this is like such a beautiful palette. All the shimmers. There's no like big glitter. There's all shimmer and mattes. Like, it is gorgeous. And I use this the majority of the week. But I am going to as well put this back. Moving along to mascara. I had 4 mascaras this week. I had this Petite and Pretty. I had this LA Colors Black Mascara. I had this Buxom. And I had this Too Faced one. So I have been using these two together. Yeah, these two together. So this would be on my top lash and this would be on my bottom lash. So I'm going to go ahead and keep those in here. And I'm going to put these 2 back. The next items I have are right here. These are the eyeliners that I have. And I have loved the heck out of this Urban Decay 24/7 eye pencil. I have been grinding it down. As you can see, the 2 is gone underneath the cap. Now, I love this so much. I'm going to keep it in because I use that for my bottom lashes. Now I have this Ojos Perfectos from Araceli. I am going to put this back. I'm going to try out another one, and we'll see how I like it. Then I have this L'Oreal Paris. It is an eyeshadow, and I use this color right here for my eyebrows just because. And I'm going to keep this in here because I really like how my eyebrows look when I use it. The last item I have in here, besides my little sharpener that I just keep in here for my pencil, is this Scone Brow Wand in the shade Peanut Butter. I really like this one, but I'm going to go ahead and put it back and grab something else. So yeah, now I have an empty makeup drawer. So we're going to go ahead and put back what I have in here that I want to keep. And mascara and eyeliner. We have this. We have this. It's going to go right there. And we have this, of course, and it's going to go right there. So now it is time to put everything away. All right, so I'm going to grab the camera. So sorry if it jerks and moves around, y'all. So here's my pile of putbacks. So we are going to start with this drawer with both of my foundations. I don't really have a rhyme or reason for my foundations. I really need to like clean so bad. Concealer and primer. We got the primer. We got the concealer. This drawer is good. Now we have bronzers and face palettes. So we're going to put this back up here. We have both these bronzers. That goes there. This goes here. Then we have blushes that go in here. This blush, and this blush. That goes in here. That goes right up here with my other ones. And that goes right there. Now we are on highlighters. And like I said, I have a crap ton of highlighters. So that's why I've been... Oh, I forgot that powder. Let's go put this back up in here. Right here. This I got at Walmart. Oh my gosh. It is the Physicians Formula Butter Collection by Casey Holmes. And it was $5 freaking. There was a lip balm in here, a fragrance, and then there's the eyeshadows down here, a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer. For $5. All this for $5. Go get you some. Like, for real, go get you one. Okay. So now we are going to put back all of my highlighters, all 3 of them here. And, oh, this needs to be more up at the front. I got to put it all the way back here. I like these, though. So I've been putting, like, the ones that I like up towards the front, and the ones that I don't like kind of, like, back in the back, as you can see. I don't know. Can you see? I've got one all the way back there because I have a double. I can't believe I have a double. It's the double of this Becca one. But anyway, so then I'm gonna put this color pop right here. And we've got 4 more things to put away. Here's all my setting sprays. Sorry, I'm a mess. Eyeliner, brow products, and my mascaras that I've been using. These are the mascaras that I haven't used yet, and they're going to stay that way until these are used up because I don't want to have any of these expire. So let's go ahead and pick out a new eyeliner. I think I'm going to go back to this Ico London Fat Liquid Eyeliner. So I'll choose that one. Then I don't have too many to choose from. I'm going to go back to this Hourglass one. And pick out just... I'm going to do this Kush mascara. I need to get some more use out of this. I have way too many. So let's go ahead and put it. Let's see. That one goes there. That goes there. And that goes right there. Okay. So now we are going to pick some foundation. I have way too much stuff right here to like be organized right now. I am going to pick out this tinted moisturizer. I don't ever use tinted moisturizer, so I need to try to test that out. So that's one. And then I am going to give this L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear a try and see how it works out for me. Next, we need one more primer, and I'm going to try this Poreless Face Primer from Ulta Beauty. Put that down there. And then I need one more concealer, and I'm going to try the Juvia's Place and see how it works out for me. So that'll go right there. Next, I am going to try out... Which one is my right? Okay, this I'm going to choose out my regular butter bronzer. Should I try this? I don't know what to do, guys. I'm going to try out this Milani. Try out that Milani. And that's all I'm going to try this week. Now, I'm going to get another powder out. And I'm going to get this powder, this Peach Blur. And then I'm going to get, what palette should I choose this week? I'm going to pull this out because I'm not using that. I am going to use this one, this Cheek Leaders from Benefit. That is going to go in there. And I'm going to be happy about it. Okay. So, now we're going on to blushes. Let's see. What do I want to try this week? I'm going to pull out my Jouer. And one more. I think I'm going to try this Lumi Radiant Blush from AOA Studio. And now for highlighters. What to try? I think I am going to try out one of my Hourglass ones. So which one should I try? I have Gold Flash and Rose Gold Flash. I'm gonna try my Rose Gold Flash. And I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna try out one of my ColourPop Monster or Lunch Money. I think I'm gonna do Lunch Money. So we'll do Lunch Money, and I think that's it. And I already did setting sprays. Oh yes, I already told you guys that my wife chose my eyeshadow palettes. So here's my eyeshadow palettes, and we are gonna stick with the theme this week. Do you know what that theme is? Can you tell? Can you tell? Can you tell? I don't think you can tell, but it's ColourPop. I don't know. I just kind of weird that I think that y'all would not be able to guess that. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and put everything back in here. And let's go right into it. So I have this Blue Moon by ColourPop. It is an entirely blue palette with the exception of that one color up in the top left corner. It looks white, but it's got blue reflex with it. So that is going to go in here in the back where all my shadows go. The next one we have is my Strawberry Shake palette from ColourPop. And it looks like this, super pretty and pink. That is going to go right back here. The next one is this Truly Madly Deeply palette. I absolutely love this one from ColourPop. It looks like this. We've got some beautiful glitters in here and some fun colors. That will go right here. And last but not least, we have this Disney Designer Midnight Masquerade from ColourPop. And it looks like this. Super fun colors, super neutral and beautiful, and I'm loving it so much. Can't wait to do all of the looks that I'm going to be doing this week with all these palettes. I am super excited. So next I have this palette from Benefit, the Cheek Leaders Pink Squad palette, and it looks like this. And I can't wait because it's got a Hoola bronzer in here. It's got some blush and it's got a highlight in here for me. So that is going to go right here. Then we've got my primer from Ulta Beauty, this Poreless Face Primer. It's going to go over to the left where you can't see. Then we've got my Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer with 30 SPF. It is in the shade 2-in-1 Vanilla. I'm going to put that right here. Then we also have this L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. It's going to go off to the left where you can't see. And then this Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 22. Go right there. Then we have this Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. It's going to go right here in bronzer. Then we have this Milani bronzer in 02 Sunkissed. Looks like this. Hopefully it'll work for me. Then we also have this Peach Blur translucent smoothing finishing powder. If I could talk, that would be perfect. Then we have that. And it's gonna go right here. I'm OCD. Sorry. Not sorry. Then I've got this Jouer Duo Blush in Rose Gold, Marigold, and Rose Petal. And that's what it looks like right here. Super pretty. I love these colors. I don't know. Oh, you can see me. There's my arm. There's some color. There you go. That's what they look like. Super pretty. One's more peachy, one's more pink. That's going to go here. Then I've got this Lumi blush from the AOA Shop Miss A site. Looks like this. It's really shimmery, like really shimmery. And then I've got my last but not least, my two highlighters. One from I'm gonna like totally turn that because it's bothering me. I've got Lunch Money and Rose Gold from Hourglass. So that is what my drawer looks like this week. Hopefully y'all enjoy watching this kind of video. I do hope you got a nice overview of what some of my stuff is going to be looking like for the week. We've got everything picked out, and I'm really excited about my eyeshadow palettes this week. I don't know about y'all, but I am. So yes, this is what my everyday makeup drawer will look like for the next week. And don't forget, I try to do this every Saturday. Yesterday was kind of a hit and miss, so I missed it. I do apologize, but I'll be better next Saturday. I will be back with another Shop My Stash weekly makeup drawer. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Mwah! Bye!